Hi. So this week's Parsha video is in memory of Elimelech ben Yosef, my grandfather, whose yahrzeit or anniversary of death is today, on the fifth day of Hanukkah. Okay. So as I was going through this week's Parsha, I saw that when Yosef was sold into slavery, he was sold into a caravan of spices. And I don't know where I heard this from or where I read it, but I discovered that when Arabs would go and trade things in Egypt, they wouldn't carry spices, and generally it would be something of a foul odor, a foul smell. And the reason why they had spices was so that Yosef, even though he was in pain, and even though he was going through difficult times, he was then able to go with some sort of comfort and not have to go through any unnecessary discomfort. So from here and from, I guess, the entire story, he gets sold, he gets thrown in jail, he's also accused of illicit relationships that he didn't commit. And through all of those things, we never see him complain once. And from here, I see that for us, when we're going through difficult times, we have to look for those spices. We have to look for those sweet smells. We have to look for the things that are going our way, that are easier for us, the things that are good amidst the times that are bad. Because God doesn't give us any more difficulties than we actually need. And what Yosef did with that was he was faithful and happy and didn't complain once. Tying this in, my grandfather's name is Elimelech ben Yosef, and to me, that makes me feel as though he is the son of Yosef HaTzadik that we're reading about in this week's Parsha, that he inherited these important traits. My grandfather was still alive, and when I was younger, a lot of the time I remember him being in and out of the hospital, from hospital to rehabilitation, back to home, back to the hospital, back to rehabilitation, and back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. And I don't remember him as someone who was sick. I don't remember him as someone who was frequently in the hospital. I really remember him as someone who would always sing. Whenever I was in the house, whenever I was around, he would just be singing. A song, just a tune, whatever it is, sometimes even just the alphabet. He'd just be singing. And that really taught me that he is the son of Yosef. He's the son of this person. He inherited that important quality of, even though times are tough, he saw the blessings in his life, and he was happy and joyous, and even would be able to sing during those times. I give all of us a blessing, and I hope to, inherit this myself, that when times are tough and things aren't looking the way you'd like them to be, find those spices, find those silver linings, find those things that can overpower that darkness that you're feeling, and be able to smell those spices and enjoy them, and maybe even come to smile, come to laugh, and come to sing. Have a wonderful Shabbos, and have a happy rest of your Hanukkah.